Okay guys, sorry I'm back. The method that we use so we don't have to put optical telescopes in space so that we can still use telescopes here on the ground, and this method gets rid of all of that jiggling, is called adaptive optics. And in adaptive optics, computer controls the image, and in the back of the mirror there are these little posts that are on the back of the mirror, and a laser shoots out. It measures the jiggling in the Earth's atmosphere, and it will warp the mirror to compensate for that jiggling. And so once you get all this warping of the mirror worked out based on the laser that's measuring the jiggling in the atmosphere, it gives you a crystal clear image. Okay, it's called adaptive optics, all right? And it's computer controlled, and what it does is it sends out a laser, measures the jiggling in space, and then these little posts behind the mirror will warp the mirror to compensate for the jiggling, and it gives you, trust me, I don't know if there's an image of it in your book, but it gives you a crystal clear image. You might want to look it up on Google. It's kind of a nifty method, okay? All right, the last slide we're going to talk about. Again, here you see the electromagnetic spectrum: radio, microwave, infrared, visible, ultraviolet, X-ray, and gamma ray, okay? Our atmosphere acts like a window for some frequencies of light and acts like a wall or a door for others, okay? Over here in the radio wave region, you can see the radio waves make it all the way down to the surface of the Earth. Therefore, our atmosphere lets radio waves in. No big deal, they're not a harm to us. Microwaves, you'll notice they make it all the way down to the surface of the Earth. Infrared radiation, it lets some infrared come down. It doesn't let all the infrared make it to the surface, but it lets all the infrared very deep into the atmosphere. It's just to get to the surface, there's only a small bit of it that can do that. Visible light, all of it, all frequencies make it all the way down to the surface. Ultraviolet, remember, that's what's causing you to tan. It's actually doing damage to your skin. The majority of ultraviolet light is stopped by the atmosphere. Only a small bit of it is allowed to make it to the surface, thank goodness, okay? X-rays and gamma rays, you will notice that none of it makes it to the surface. I talked about this. This is great. This is a wonderful thing our atmosphere does for us. It blocks X-rays and gamma rays from getting to the surface, because if it did not, we would all be dead, okay? It's just that simple. So our atmosphere is protecting us and taking care of us by keeping X-rays and gamma rays, the entire region of frequencies of both of those, from getting down to the Earth, okay? All right, guys, we are now done with Chapter 3. That means Test 1 is coming up. Test 1 is over Chapter 1, 2, and 3. Chapter 1, you guys were in class. Chapter 2 and 3, unfortunately, we had to do it this way. So be prepared, and I'm going to send out an email telling you exactly when this is going to happen, but be ready, let's say probably by Thursday of next week, to take Test 1. I'll have it posted the day of the test. You're going to have to be awake for this. The day of the test, I will send out the passcode, the password to get into the test. And because I can't be there to watch you take it, I can't, there's no proctor for this, I'm going to give you a time limit, okay? If you go over that time limit, you fail the test. It's just that simple. So don't go over the time limit. I will tell you what the time limit is. Before it gets time for the test, I'll tell you what the time limit is. But I'm not going to send you the passcode for the test until the day of the test. You will know what the time limit is before the day of the test, okay? And before the day before the test, I'll give you plenty of time so you'll know exactly what's expected. You'll take the test on Launchpad, so make sure you study these lectures, make sure you study the PowerPoints, make sure you've been doing the homework. Remember, the homework isn't going to help you much with the test. The tests come out of my mouth. The homework's coming out of the book. It's more like extra credit, in case you forgot that. So plan on Thursday of next week. So make sure you're getting stuff done and make sure you've been studying. Good luck, and I will now go get these posted so that you can watch these and start studying from them.